Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel today, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the Blockchain After Hours if you were there with me live, where Hid and I talked about a whole bunch of different things. We definitely talked a little bit about Voltech, which we're going to get into in a moment. But first, if you don't mind clicking that like and subscribe button down below, and if you do have a moment, Discord is growing quite nicely, and I do appreciate it if you click on that new Discord and come on in and hang with us. Paul Dutton and I are trying to bring you guys good education and projects and all kinds of things to help you grow your bag. And inside that Discord is actually where Voltech's home is. Rather than growing a brand new community, we thought we'd just kind of let it add value to the community we're already growing and give people access to this information. So without any further ado, let's have a little chat about Voltech and give you guys some of the details about it and how it works. As you can see, one of the things that kind of sets it apart, just to really talk to you very, very quickly, is this is a token. But not to scare you a bit, there is no pump and dump kind of mechanics to this token. It is all dealt OTC, so over the counter, meaning that if you want to buy or sell the token, you have to do it through the DApp. There's no liquidity pools that can get dumped on. There's no token basically that can tank on you. It's all built on the value of the actual the treasury. So the value of the treasury dictates the token price, and as we compound, which you'll see later when we go into the protocol details, as we compound the value, it's going to make that even better and better. So let me scroll on up here. There's not a whole lot of details I want to go through in the white paper, just because I feel there's better value to actually talking about the stuff, but just basically cutting edge staking protocol. So basically, you're gonna have the ability to stake your tokens. When they're staked, those funds are removed and put into investments, and then from there you were able to earn on those investments. When you pull them out, if you choose to sell some, when they're on the market selling, you're not earning on those. Those funds are going to the investors that are staked. So just a little thing with that. Obviously, there's some other things that we're looking to get investing in later on down the road, but for now, it's really going to be bot protocols, some maybe some degen moves with a very small portion of the portfolio. The whole idea, if you've ever watched my 1K wallet challenge, is to create a base foundation, which is in our case is going to be Warfi, Creative Wealth bot that we have, Flex IRA, which is a really strong protocol that we're really excited to put in here because it's one that can't be accessed by everybody. It's invite only, so we have an invite for that in order to get funds for our treasury invested in there, and that and along with definitely adding iBots in the future. It won't be a right away one just because we need to build that up a little bit, but iBots will be put in there as well. And there's also another bot trading protocol that we have access to that again is not public access, so we're going to be using that to hopefully get us some really darn good earnings on the protocol as well. And so between all those things, we hopefully will see a nice growth in the treasury quite nicely. And again, because it's OTC, it creates a very safe and stable platform for it. The token value will be based on the treasury value. So as we're earning funds, that'll keep increasing. The only thing that could cause it to dump is if we do have a rug situation or anything. But we're being very choosy on the projects we're picking. And if we do go into more degen type ones, it'll be with a very, very minute amounts. And what we'll be doing is it'll be ones possibly with referral dollars. And if there's referral dollars, instead of me doing projects with referral dollars, we're actually, so even if I'm going to personally put in, let's say $500 into some protocol that has a referral system, whatever, I'm actually going to get Voltech to put the minimum in first, and I will use that referral code. And the referral code that I shill, if you will, out to everybody who maybe wants to invest in that protocol will be the Voltech referral code. And that way I don't have to worry about what I'm going to do with referral dollars I get, because I've always had a desire to give those back, but sometimes timing and just setting up contests and all that stuff become difficult. So this way I can pay back our investors in our protocol back using the value of those referral codes that I get, and in turn it benefits me too, because I'm going to be an investor in this one. So it's a great way for me to give back to the community and grow the community in a really healthy way. So just staking your token, and basically I'm just going to go down to the breakdown of the contract in a second here. But as I said, it's OTC trading, so there's no risk of dumping on the token. We're going to find, and I have access to, I get offered a lot of things where it's like, hey, we're looking to launch this protocol. Here's the idea. And I'm like, oh my God, that's fantastic. What are you guys trying to do right now? Okay, well, we're trying to do a seed round. We need $5,000 per seed person. Here's an NFT you get. You get more benefits than the investors that come in afterwards. You get this, that, and the other thing. So we're going to take advantage of that information that I get, and a lot of those I don't do because maybe I don't have the capital I need to get into them. So we're going to use this protocol in order to do that. to get us access to stuff that's a little more elite, that gives us better benefits than the average investor in the protocol. On top of that, because we're buying larger amounts in certain ones as well, we get little deals on it to help again benefit us or reduce the fees in the protocols that we're investing in. So lots of little ways of us making this even better, or at least to compensate for the fees that we're going to take for the efforts we put in to making sure that you are benefiting as if you're invested in this protocol yourself, is what we try and do. So so a great little benefit and stuff. And you do have to stake your tokens in order to earn your investments. As I said, when you take them out, you lose that. The early bird is done. Pre-sale is on right now, and we'll show you the website in a moment, or the staking, or the purchase site, and then just go through some of the tokenomics. So definitely come and have a peek at this stuff yourself. So we've got 460. So these are the token breakdowns kind of thing of how they work for the seed round ones, and then for the rest of them. And as you say, a lot of people go, "Oh, you sold these seed round ones, and they're just going to dump on us all." They can't do that because somebody has to be a buyer. If they sell it for the same price they bought it for, they're not gaining anything from it. If they sell it for more than they bought it for, so let's say you buy one of their tokens for 75 cents, that's going to feed more money into the treasury that we can then invest with. So it doesn't work as a negative where they're selling it, dumping it on you. It actually adds value to it. Well, I guess some of it's right. There's a fee, sorry, I explained that poorly. So let's say they bought their tokens for 50 cents, and then they sell it to you for 75. We're going to take a fee on that, which you'll see in a minute when I scroll down. So that'll still feed our treasury in a positive way. So it's okay if they sell it. It actually helps us and helps you get into the protocol at a cheaper rate. So it's a win-win. And on top of that, we'll do some buybacks. So sales tax, 5%. So when they sell on the OTC, 5% gets fed back in, and will be put in there. And then there's a 5% buyback. So profits and purchased. Pardon me. So we'll earn some profits and stuff and have this little buyback amount where we can then use that to buy back tokens that people are trying to sell. And then 50% of compounded. So this is not necessarily, I wouldn't say secret sauce, but this part of it is quite neat. So let's say we earn $1 on your token. So let's say you were paying out $1 in rewards, or $100 in rewards. $50 of those rewards get compounded back into the protocol. And then $5 of those rewards get put into buybacks, and $5 goes into sales tax, and $10 goes into the team wallet, and for different things, for doing marketing and all this kind of stuff. And then $35 of that goes back to the investors. So it's split up nice and evenly. We're not looking at these crazy fees that other ones have of 20% or whatever. Now, a lot of these other things we're investing in have their own fees, but those are all taken out already. The funds that we get back here are after all those expenses are out. So really plain, really simple, just really clean kind of setup. And this compound thing is what's going to drive the token price up. So let's say the token price goes from $1 to $2. You can then get out if you'd like. Maybe you've made some money over the past few months and you just want to get and you've already earned back 25% of what you put into the protocol. So now you can sell a quarter of your tokens and get the other portion, and now you're playing with house money. And somebody else has been able to get into the protocol because maybe it's locked up by then. So lots of really neat mechanics to this, and a quite a neat experiment, if you will, of how this can kind of all evolve into hopefully a really, really nice paying protocol for everybody, and not just paying, like, the sky's the limit as this grows, right? If we take this 250,000 and everybody stays invested in, even if some of them sell and buy, and we grow this this treasury up to $1 million, you can imagine on your tokens, you're now going to be getting 4 times the earnings on your tokens. And that's just going to keep going higher and higher too. So really, really neat, really excited to see how we can kind of evolve this into something that's going to be really fantastic for the investors. So please do take your time, come and do some research. Please come by the Discord, ask any questions you like, and do stay tuned. We did an AMA with Crypto Andy. I'm doing one with James Pelton soon, and we have a few other things lined up to try and spread the word on this and get it out there. So if you guys have any questions, please come on by and let us know. Thank you for joining me for this video. Do come and join the Discord, do a little like, a little subscribe, all that fun stuff, and have yourselves a fantastic evening.